ultimate trophy. Good evening and welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see the third seed in this playoff, the Nebraska Cornhuskers, taking on last year's national champions, the Florida International Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it. This football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Run it here. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it. He'll avoid the sack, but is brought down after a short gain.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Opening drive challenge for this offense in this championship game. They face 3rd down here. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Screen to the wide receiver. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the 1st down.
Well, the quarterback's got to be much more cognizant of the line to gain. If you're going to leave it short, at least do it on their side of the field.
And the Huskers will bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. The shotgun handoff here. He's got the 1st down and still motoring. Uses the stiff arm and gets past the marker before being taken down.
And offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Short throw complete to the tight end. Not easy to bring down. The cornerback finally gets the job done.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, it's a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for a nice game.
on second down here. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Crucial third down play coming up after that run. To the air, it's Terrell. Catch made on the right side. Brought down, but it's enough to convert on third down and set them up first and goal at the 10.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The pocket breaking down. Touchdown, Panthers. They strike first in this national title bout.
What a threat for this offense to have a weapon like this at quarterback. Down in the red zone, surveying the coverage, nobody open, so he does it himself with his legs and gets to the end zone for the touchdown.
He manages the footing, and the extra point is up and good. They'll return it from inside the 5. He stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Quick throw to the right. It's caught. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing rate. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
Important second down play coming up. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. That's a fly to the wideout. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he was trying to throw it to.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
Keeping it on the ground here. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down. The Cornhuskers will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And that will bounce and roll out of bounds, so no return. The Florida International offense back on the field. The last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? The shotgun running play call. Picks up the first, looking for more. He stopped him, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
The tight end goes in motion before the snap. And they'll go right back to him on first down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Here's the second down play. complete to the tight end. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. And in an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
The offense with some pre-snap motion. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
Scrambling around now, looking downfield. The sophomore, lucky that one did not get picked off.
The quarterback's got to do a better job here of reading the coverage. He was determined to get that ball thrown to this receiver, but they played double coverage. He still tries to throw it, and he almost threw an interception.
Offense thinking touchdown, not field goal, facing a 3rd and long from the 3-yard line. Looking to throw. It's Terrell. And the ball is hauled in. He starts short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that 1st down? Great job by the D.
He got it. The field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further. And Kirk gets FIU with the lead here. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. The back's got it. They'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. On the run, he'll let it go. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. He picks up 9, so just short of the 1st down, 2nd and 1.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. The freshman brought down after a nice run.
Boy, Chris, this back is so talented. Picks up another first down. The Nebraska faithful love to see the ball in his hands, just like they love to see the backs over the years. Think about T.O., Tom Osborne, when he had the backs going, Mike Rozier and Lawrence Phillips and Amon Green, Roger Craig going way back. More recently, Amir Abdullah, Rex Burkhead. Boy, oh boy, they've had some fun backs to watch.
The Cornhuskers keep the football on the move. And at first down, they go right back to him. Tackle made after just a short gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Boy, a wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
It's third down for the offense. An inside give now from the shotgun. Picks up about 3 yards there, but it's going to be fourth down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Huskers will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a fourth down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Goes to his right side there for the completion. One down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. There's contact on the throw. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Well, there's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of a quarterback trying to throw a football. And on this play, they end up flushing him out to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football. And that's what led to this incompletion.
After a long drive, it's a crucial 4-point play. And they score a touchdown or have to settle for 3. Trying to throw for it on third and goal. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. They begin to fight back here in this championship game. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
The extra point is good. They trail by 3 now, 10-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Handoff from the shotgun. Will not be brought down. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Back to pass. It's Terrell. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Second down, we're going to throw it. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They keep the drive going. It's a first down at the 46.
I mean, we're not even to halftime yet, and I don't think this guy wants to take a break once we get to the half. That's his 5th catch and counting.
There's a 1st and 10 play. And the back now goes in motion. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Snags a quick throw. After second effort, he's brought down, but he's past the marker.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. And he drops back in the gun. On the run here. Lets it go. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Dropping back, it's Terrell. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this call. So the holding call on the offense will back them up 10, and they'll try it again. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. From the shotgun, drops back. Makes a quick catch. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
That's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath coverage.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He's running out of time here. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. And here comes the punter onto the field.
Great return, completely wiped away by fumbling the ball. Special teams gets the same message all the other groups get when it comes to the football. Do not, under any circumstances, lose the ball.
So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. First down, looking to throw the ball. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Second down after that short completion. Looking downfield, it's Terrell. QB to the tight end for a completion. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. The catch makes it a more manageable third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. It's a quick grab. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. The quarterback now all alone in the backfield. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. The ball is caught. The defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards of the completion, but now it's fourth down. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half. And the defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. The field goal is good. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Huskers will kick it deep to begin the second half. Return begins inside the 10. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Comes the Golden Panthers offense back out there now. They get the second half started with the running play.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Now here's the toss play. And they've got him in the backfield. It's a 4-yard loss.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed, ability to diagnose the play, blows it up.
Tough situation with the offense. Third and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. To throw, it's Terrell. Moves out of the pocket. It's a deep shot to the right. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Well, they come close to hitting a big one here to start this second half of the national championship. And even though they missed that, I think it gives you an idea they're going to open up this playbook. You might as well leave it all on the table when you're playing for all the marbles.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. Now mark this at the 15.
What a mistake here, not protecting the ball. He got the ball away from his body. The coverage unit did a nice job of knocking that one loose, and they get on top of it for a nice opportunity.
And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They'll run it here. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Pressure is coming. Tackle right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks.
Well, this is so deflating for this defense on third and short. Good coverage downfield. They take away all the short routes, but the one guy that they don't account for is the quarterback in his legs. Picks up the first down by being athletic there and great awareness.
The Cornhuskers starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll hand it off. Wideouts now clustered. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
I know the toss play begins with a guy taking the snap. He turns it around. He flips it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is can they set the edge as an offense? Whether it's an offensive tackle, a tight end in that same direction that where they want to run the ball. Because if they can do that, you get the result that you want just like this. If you don't, oftentimes the play is blown up right at the line of scrimmage.
Running out of time in the pocket. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
The offense stays on the field. Coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Oh, and he fumbles! The offense recovers, but they're way short of the marker. Ends up killing the drive.
Well, the offense catches a break here. Lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
The Cornhuskers are going to keep this drive rolling. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Receiver in motion now. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Screen to the receiver in the flat. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going. It's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He dumps it off to the tight end. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up 4th down. The Huskers will look to convert here on 4th down. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Bringing pressure. catch made down the left side, an explosive play. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Looking to throw yet again. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And the tackle is made, not the big play that we're looking for, but a pretty solid gain.
Good time here to drop this screen in for the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
And the Huskers are in the red zone. And here's the handoff. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
The Cornhuskers hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. 1st and goal, handoff. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Nebraska. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is a national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense. Man, that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. And the PAT makes it a 1-point lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. We'll try the ground game here with the running back. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 36.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right foot. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Back to throw. It's Terrell. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Looking for the wideout. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a 1st down. Booker, Nebraska has the lead here. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. For the final period, let's check out the game stats. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. They'll run it from the gun. He's past the marker and still going. Touchdown, FIU. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the 4th quarter to give them the lead.
The offense still out there. We're going for 2 here. Makes it into the end zone for the 2-point conversion. That makes it a touchdown lead. got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Man, this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the fourth quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback in the pass game.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And he'll drop back here on third down. He lets it rip. Pass is incomplete, but there's a flag. This is a big call coming up. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. The Cornhuskers will bring their punt team onto the field. They'll kick it away here. And that punt will just bounce out of bounds, so no return. What's the call here? The drive begins with excellent field position. Handoff here from the shotgun. First down and more. He's still running. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
Boy, this guy just keeps playing good football. He's like a bowling ball out there. Gets low pad support, running over top of defenders. Just a gritty runner, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead here in the fourth quarter.
Motion now from the tight end. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. A penalty backs up the offense. It's 1st and 15. Scanning the field. It's Terrell. Quick catch over the middle. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
He'll hand it off. Solid gain there. Sets up a 1st and goal at the 7.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
For the offense, a chance to extend the lead, but more importantly, milk the clock here late in the game. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
Well, the offensive line is completely occupied with that defensive front. That freed up that linebacker to shoot right through that gap and blow up the ball carrier. What a play.
Catch made on the left side. Tackle down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. They've moved it to the 3. Now it's 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. On the move now. Can't find anybody on 3rd down. Throws it away. And now 4th down coming up.
Take the points when you can get them. That had to be part of the message to the quarterback when starting this drive. They're playing with the lead in the 4th quarter. Smart to throw it away and not make it harder for your kicker to add to this lead.
So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. He made it. 3 points on the board. And they add to their lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Play action here on 1st down. Looking to scramble. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
And with one explosive play there across midfield. 1st down at the 49. There's the handoff. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Tight end goes in motion. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of this front and the linebackers getting pressure as well, the way they've been able to harass this quarterback has a lot to do with why they're enjoying such a big lead in the national title.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. He escapes the pocket. He finds some space. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Trying for a 4th down completion. The pass rush closing in. No, they've stopped him short. The defense with a big 4th down play to protect this lead late in the game. Grinding away on the ground. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
But there's something we haven't seen much in this game at all. That ball carrier being tackled near the line of scrimmage. Maybe if this defense can make more plays like that in the 2nd half, their team will be able to chip away at this lead.
Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. That run moves the ball across the 40.
Another positive gain by this back. I'm telling you, between the offensive line sustaining blocks and this back's vision and ability to explode into that second level of this defense, this guy is having a monster day in the biggest stage of all in the national championship.
They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Now, the defensive coordinator must be thinking, it's about time. This running back has just destroyed this defense, and this time they're able to get into that backfield and come up with a nice play.
And that'll do it. We have a national champion. With the last team standing at the top of the mountain for national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in a national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are officially your kings of college football and national champions, the Florida International Panthers.